Welcome, Diane. Welcome. You got your prayer wheel. You got Michael. Rooftop, what? Wow. Helping people in the mainstream consciousness is a great challenge. Great challenge. Welcome in. Let's do some music real quick. Let's do some music. People who don't have devotion, no practice, no meditation. Big mess. Big mess. That's okay. April 4th, the TikTok ban will come soon. Just to see. No, it's not. They were not It was very good energy, but it took a while. It took about 30 minutes to get them there. Also, there's some things I couldn't say because it was corporate. There's some things I could not say. And so, I can work with the limitations. It's just more about this is the first time, and the space we are operating in is not something that's tended to. When the space that you operate in doesn't have somebody actively tending to it, the energy is very low. Yeah. Welcome, Sister Soul Peach. Also, my restream, I multi-stream from my phone. It doesn't let me do it. Welcome, Christy. Elegan. Hiko. Yeah, April 4th is the next talk. Ever since the first ban, A lot of people have come over to YouTube. Right? It does concern me a lot because TikTok has a lot of traffic in the past, and all those people had to go somewhere. Right? TikTok is a great place. Is a great outlet for people. I mean, every app is a great outlet, and but there was a lot of loud voices, and when loud voices don't express themselves, they go somewhere else to be, and there's not a lot of places, to be seen and heard, and so it can manifest. Yeah, it can manifest in loudness in different places. So I'm looking at the bubble, right? The bubble, but I think it'll stabilize because it's the nature of the universe. Right? The people who need help, they're gonna find a place where they can feel connection and soothing. Because misery needs company, but also misery needs healing. And so I'm always looking at where are the people who need healing? Where's the broken people going, basically? Where are the broken people going? That's what I'm observing right now. I looked into the app Lemonade and Red Note. I don't see it there. I think it's gonna be a resurgence. Right? There's nowhere to go. I don't think they're gonna ban it. I just think there's gonna have to be a resurgence because by the nature of the universe, right? I'm surprised. Not really. I'm not surprised that a solution hasn't been found. Yeah. That's just my take. I'm not surprised. think the band's happening. It's just more about, I'm just looking at the cause and effect, because the band didn't I mean, it did happen for like 14 hours, right? But look at the result of the ban. It led to many people going to YouTube, right? But it's not the same. You know, it's really interesting to see. I'm just gently observing, what are they trying to use this AI for towards social media, right? You see AI pop up, there's like the AI Jesus reading the Bible on TikTok. You see that? Really interesting. We updated some of our musical instruments today. So here's from top to bottom. Spiritual Family is what you just heard. This is the Healing Sanctuary. Well, this one I didn't update, so let's skip it. Happy Baby Angel is updated with more volume and more reverb. I know. Happy Baby Angel. So much better. So much better than before. And welcome Cece, Simone. Thank you, Shay. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of hand sound healers pop up on my TikTok feed. Hand pan players, harp, beautiful. Yeah, Brother Arrow Eyes has a handpan. Okay. Divine Grace, I did not update. Happy Baby. Divine Grace update. Golden Hour's the same. Let's see, Divine Grace. Green tea or Irish? I drink only hot tea. I mean, I drink oolong, cold tea, milk tea. I only drink English breakfast tea or Irish breakfast tea if I need more energy and coffee is not available. I know in the UK, my tea's gone cold, I wonder why. Over here, my coffee's gone cold, I wonder why. Got no more Keurigs for my machine. I want to thank you. This is let's see here. What is your preference? Green tea or English Irish black? Over here we don't say Irish black tea. We just say English breakfast tea, which is basically the strongest black tea in America. Yeah. Green tea. This is a new sound. Angelic whispers. I used 2 tea bags the last 2 days and couldn't sleep. Well, why would... Yeah, you put 2 bags of black tea. I've drank I drink an aged white tea in a chunk before. From a disc, you know. I got a giant disc of aged white tea and I put 1 chunk, and that little chunk was like 5 servings. I was live streaming and my heart was like almost beating out of my chest. Like I am too effed up to do anything, so I'm just gonna breathe and sit here. And I suffered for like 2 hours on live stream. Meditating, of course. I have a body, I'm not the body. But I drink the loose leaf, the whole tea. I only drink bag tea on emergency. Yeah, I was like, okay. Just sat here and meditated. Because at that time I drink tea live on the camera. But nowadays we got better things to do, like help people. Awaking. Seeking the light. Nothing. Jacob, this is a new one. Jacob Collier Choir, the iconic choir. Have you seen Land Before Time? I've watched it, but not completely. We used to own a VHS store when I was a kid. So I seen, it's about dinosaur. I heard it was sad. How's the week treating you? I am so grateful because I felt like the universe put me through a gauntlet of developing the live stream. Ableton, teleprompter, new flutes, singing bowls. I'm like, I need and now I'm developing more content. More content for the live stream. Because if you live stream a lot but you don't learn to promote yourself, there's no traction, there's no growth. So I went back to using Opus.pro to generate more traffic here. But I start to see the algorithm, the flow of the internet shifting, especially, with politics. And I'm looking at where's the money going? Where's the flow of the internet going right now? And so I'm always looking at where's the flow of consciousness? That's how you do investigative journalism. Follow the money. So it's really interesting to learn about how humanity works and flows. You see where things are popping. You see more interest in crypto, right? Different things pop. So it's like a light bulb that goes off all over the place. You're like, but it doesn't stay on. But if you pay attention, you see the dot. You see the universe teaching you about your next doors opening. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm studying what's going on in humanity so that I can be a beneficial presence, be harmonious myself, grow, and also continue to serve humanity. It's fun because it requires you to use intuition and see what's there and see how things are evolving on the planet. Where are people's consciousness? How's the technology going? It's like being invested in people's well-being. I'm invested in helping humanity, so I have to understand humanity the best that I can, but using and allowing the universe to show me different things in my own life. Looking at my own life to see how's my life going, and how is my life and what we're doing here reflect of the collective consciousness. And how can we create peace? How can we create more love and also abundance? Because we want people to be balanced, right? We want people to grow in a healthy way. I have horrible allergies. Things are turning green out. Yeah. Butterfly for the first time last week. Butterfly. So, thank you, Rebecca and Jamie. And I look at you. You teach me every day about what's going on in the world, your consciousness, what's on your heart and mind. And because the heart shows a lot more, right? the heart shows a lot more. Can you play some flutes? Yeah. See. Do you think teaching to read and write a language is good? Absolutely. Helps people learn to communicate. Let's see. Hennessy says, I lost 2 friends recently, then found out I lost another today. Oh, I'm glad you're still here with us. Here's a little love Empress Sally. Thank you for all the blessing. Sometimes we lose a lot of people in life. A lot of my friends are 20 years older than me and 10 years older. Sometimes 30 years. Sister Jane's 81. She's my friend. Or at least that's how I see her, my friend. Lots of friends here. Some friends come and go, no problem. Some friends stay longer. I like to make friends with people who are into self-development, because friends that help each other grow last longer. Friends that don't help each other don't last as long. And when friends grow strong, your friend become a leader somewhere, and now you have a network of good and great friends who are leaders. If we just do our part, do your part, be the change. That's why when we come on here, you get to talk to your friends. You might not see them, but you get to say hi to people that care, Sometimes that can be missing. It's just we don't have spaces like this in real life where you can just be with people. And I think this is called fellowship. Essentially what we're doing here is having heart to heart. And we don't really do a lot of small talk in here. We do a lot of deep talk, I love my TikTok family. Right? And when you go to chat room, sometimes you don't feel your voice is heard, and some people like just listening too. The introvert haven. But imagine in here the introvert people start talking. I talk a lot in here, but in my real life I'm quiet. I'm also that way. But I think in real life I'm also not. I only talk if there's something from the heart to talk to about. In life sometimes I feel unheard, says Diane, but I have my husband. So Grace's test result come back and there's nothing except she just have like a stomach infection, which is gonna be manageable. But I already knew. She just don't believe the way. Yeah. It just more, now she gets to stop vaping and stop, because I just asked to, help my wife stop vaping already. Now she ain't vaping. You see how the universe works? You get everything you ask for. I already knew. That's how the universe works. But of course, the whole time be supportive. But I make sure to slide it in. You gonna stop vaping, right? You know me, I had to. Since you're so like effed up, like, you should also let go, right? You're gonna stop vaping. Never miss a beat. Right? It's like this. You're gonna. I think this is a great sign to like let go of the vaping. Like it's hurting us, it's not really good for you. And she knows it too, so. I always have faith in the universe, God, Buddha, infinite presence, whatever you want to call that. Him, it, she, they, it's all nameless, priceless, divine. I don't know how you're gonna heal in here, but I know it's possible. But some people aren't that consistent when it comes to their development, so their results are very slow. Right. I just had an x-ray of my lungs, they came back clear. Guess it's time to stop vaping. Please stop vaping. I mean, I vaped before, but I know to stop because I don't like it. Right? I vaped before, but it's not. I never bought a vape because I just think like I got flutes. Flutes healthier for you. With the amount of money you spend on vape, you could buy all my flutes already. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you for the follow. That's why I'm here. I asked the universe, God, my mother has psoriasis. She's scratching her scalp, it's flaking, and I don't want to see that anymore. I'm gonna help people. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna give my all in Mystic Village, in the temple. And now my mother found a vaccine for her psoriasis. So now no more itching, no more. And my sister found some foundation that will help pay for it. Like 90% of it. That's the universe. I asked the universe, God, my wife. The thing is, I don't ask like that. I just vision her letting go of the vape. Every day I'm like, all right, I know she's gonna. Thank you, Rebecca. I know she's gonna stop one day. It's a psoriasis vaccine. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. I just know it works, and she's happier, healthier, and not as embarrassed. Because back then she would like go out, and she would be just scared. She would just scratch her arm or scalp everywhere she went, and that's kind of embarrassing. I understand. So she didn't want to go anywhere. Yeah. So, I'm just glad she's better. Yeah, I'm glad she's better. That's what matters. Results. Results. I have fibromyalgia. Same thing. I think like 3 months ago, my organs, my liver or kidney I start feeling pain. And I was like, universe, okay, I'm gonna do my part. I learned, okay, I'm eating too much salt. So I cut salt, I watch my salt intake. Now, my stomach, no pain. Right. Same thing with sugar. Okay, I feel like this. Or my weight. Okay, now I eat salad. Because I see the universe guiding me through the pain, right, to keep me healthy. Because if I'm sick, I can't serve here and sit here for hours and talk to you, engage with you, mentor people if I'm sick. My dad had it and he preferred to stay home. Yeah. Sleeping enough is, yeah. Oh, I sleep very good. I sleep very good. I go to sleep and wake up and stream right again. So people are like, wait, what? This dude is always here. Yeah. So that's why I've been rollerblading. I've been exercising. And my goal is to go back to the gym when my Cadillac is fixed. And it's so close. I just changed the battery. Even the battery was under warranty. So I got a fresh battery because I don't drive very much because I'm here. I asked the universe, I want to be here full time. I just want to serve all day. Right. Flutes, meditation, spiritual leadership from the heart. And as I'm here more, so much healing happened. Like, and the universe like, are we gonna flow or what? Right? The universe heal a lot of people here. Right? Many people heal. Many people's mental mind is a lot more calm, more peaceful, more joyful. The universe did their part. I'm like, shoot, okay, I'll leave the temple and I'll be here full time, universe. Right, and I'm here more healing happens in the community. The universe heals. I'm like, okay, now the universe, now what you gonna do? Fine. I'll make better music. I'll play the flute better. And then the universe show, all right, here's a new PC. Brother Huma donate a whole PC. I'm like, all right, universe, you sent me a whole PC. Oh, why? Right. Now I can use Ableton. You want me to use Ableton Live and do sound healing? That's gonna take months. Are you here to do your work? Yes. So I start using Ableton. Right. Well, of course, before that, right? Singing bowls. I do my work, the universe go, here, have a better singing bowl. Here's the best deal on the singing bowl. Here's the best deal on a singing bowl. Buy direct from wholesale. Ableton is why you're hearing the choir noise right now. Right? The universe throws you an alley-oop, Brother Huma. Then like, fine, I'm gonna get a keyboard so we can make better music. but the universe is, yeah, it's like every time the universe supports you, it's not empty. You have to continue, and a vortex starts going, the mandala. And I told the universe, look, see, I got a teleprompter. Universe, I'm giving my best. I'm giving them eye contact the whole stream. It's like they're right here with me. And I'm using the prayer wheel. Energy more centered. I already know the universe coming back with something better. I'm like, it's your turn. I could tell the next thing it's something big because it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better, you know. So that's why I'm always enthused and emotional. I just surf with God. Let's say I surf with the Buddha. We just have a dance off. Right? It's like a dance battle. It's not serious and it heals. Uptown, funk you up. Now it's the universe turn. And then the universe saying, DJ, stop that beat. I'm gonna go a cappella on him. I'm like, I'm gonna go a cappella on him. The universe about to do a freestyle. I mean, like, I thought we was dancing. You're doing a freestyle Friday 106 in Park with Jin the MC. Damn. I could see you on a surfboard. Well, the beautiful part is that we're on a surfboard together. Like Sister Emily, Charles, Jill, Sean, Evie. Like we're Mystic Village. I don't understand all in French. Oh. Bonjour. Right, we're all sitting on a surfboard of love together. And when the water gets rough, everybody's like this. Water gets rough, everyone's like, it's alright. Brother Tanet's leading right now. Like, not me, it's the universe. Under us. I just sit in the front for some reason. The universe carrying us. It's the water. Yeah, you're welcome to come to the front. Live stream. Just play the singing bowl. Be impactful. Play with singing bowls with Grace and Virgil. Even though she fired him from audio engineering department. Are you worried about our future? Not at all. Look at the energy of what we're doing in here. If we can just continue this movement and grow this movement, it's already doing itself. Right? There's light workers, there's mystics, practitioners all over, sound healers, ready. There's sound healers everywhere. There's just a glue missing. Right? The social media right now is missing glue. and that glue is love. And the more authentic people online, the universe will do the work. We just need more authentic vibe, and then we become a constellation in the sky. Right? Because the sky, we only see the constellation because those dots are bright, and that's us. We have to practice and be a bright star in the sky, and then we'll have a network also known as a constellation. What state? Oh, Texas. So that's why right now we're like networking together. We have brothers, sisters from all around the world here, many states. And the goal, just do incredible work, and the universe already doing their part. Yeah. The water is so powerful. I have some anxiety about our future, but at the same time, thank you, Rebecca. I know. I used to worry about the future because I wasn't being the change. I was being the complaint. But when you start being the change, you know at least the people around you is going to be grounded and calm. Good night, Diane. Because that's what we practice. What people do outside of this community, we can't help everybody, but we can help the people in front of us, the people we're in contact with, and practice what we believe and have great result. In here, instead of giving people the fish, we teach people to fishing for joy in their own heart. You learn to love your damn self instead of need somebody to love you. You learn to meditate and calm your anxiety and stressful mind. And we focus on practical change in life. Kindness to all, especially to those who disagree with you. I think the message for humanity is simple. Love and respect each other again. I think we just forgot. But in here we do it. When I see online all this, it's missing. That's really just love and respect each other again. Let's give humanity one more chance. Let's give each other a chance. It's the people around that make it hard. Yeah. When we're here in this community, how can you be the chance if you're scared to show it? Right here. Your energy. When your energy give a chance, your heart is open. You're more welcoming by nature. You take the time to listen to people. It's not about being right or wrong all the time. Yes, there is right and wrong, and there's opinions, and then there's a universal truth. We all just want to be happy. When we can agree, we just want to be happy. We may have difference in opinion, but there's something we still agree on. It's not about being right all the time. And I learned that as I stream here from April last year, we just forgot to respect each other because everybody just wants to be right. That we forget our common theme, which is life is already difficult. Let's respect each other at least. Make life a little bit easier. But of course, we have to have boundaries. Right? It's not as easy as just respect each other because some people don't believe in it. If I talk to somebody who doesn't believe in respecting people, should I be rude to them? If somebody's rude to you, are you just going to be rude back? Now, current day and age, many people will just choose to be rude back. What about kindness and compassion in action? Today I had a stack of rocks giving back to you. I was not motivated to do this. Because what's working in here is we respect each other. And one common theme is we leave the politics at the door. Like, when you leave, you can take your politic with you. But in here, we unite in love. We respect religion, but we're not religious in here. But we believe in love and respect. And that's why it's peaceful constantly in here. Right? People tell me Jesus loves you all the time. Shout out to Jesus. Many people can get irritated with what's going on in the world all the time. But let's practice peace together and have great result. Happiness with results, Sometimes we believe in happiness, but we don't even feel happiness. We talk about being the change, but we don't actually do it. But why don't we start? The thing is, we already started here. Be the change you wish to see in the world. I see politics make everything big issue. And because it's the human nature, right? Thing needs to have order. You can't make everybody happy. But everybody wants happiness. Where does happiness come from? Happiness is already in your heart. That's the universal. Like every happiness, all the energy possible is here and now. But what the heck does that mean, that happiness is here and now? In the moment, nothing's going on. It's actually quite peaceful. Unless you're not in a peaceful space right now, right? Of course. Most of the time, there's not much going on. Except in here. Even in a peaceful environment, our internal environment may be chaotic. On the outside, we can smile with the terrible, destructive mind for our own self. And I've been seeing this since I started live streaming on Twitch. doing ASMR. People come to me from the beginning. They say they want to self-delete. I just tell them, choose to live. It might not make sense now, but your life matters. And sometimes people have never heard that. Choose to live. Your life matters. So instead of people telling me about their bad mental health now, I just show up with flutes and deal with it instantly. Right, so instead of waiting for people's mental health, and the music just soothes their soul instantly. I guess we should do a little. Just a little bit. I don't want y'all to, it might be too blissful in here if I play too much flute. Do y'all hear the tapping, by the way? Welcome, Dee Dee. The tapping showing up on the... Thank you, Queen of Darkness. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the positive vibes here on the internet. Oh, I guess I just won't use that. Welcome, Queen of Darkness. How are we feeling? Looks like a lot of people have been feeling lots of low vibration, low energy. Grateful for the positive energy here in this community, at least. Especially on the internet too. I'm glad that we can take a break from scrolling till our thumb hurts sometimes. And many people's thumbs do actually hurt because you're just like scrolling so much. Here you can take a break from that. Definitely super relaxed. I also stream later today. But of course later at night is where people look for this kind of experience. Soothing, positive, a bit more gentle. Amazing what a little flute can do. Yeah. It's that choir, right? We added a new choir to the That's why the universe gave us Ableton, a digital audio workspace or whatever. A doll. That's why we have dope sounds and dope flutes. And dope microphones, and dope video, and dope people, without needing to do the dope. Blue Jay says, I have lost everything, and I would like to restore my life, but agony replaces peace. And will not end. You know the saying, this too shall pass. Impermanence. The good doesn't stay. The pain also doesn't stay, luckily. But life goes on. Like Tupac said, right? Things will never be the same. Oh yeah. It's time for us to make a change. Change the way we think. Change the way we eat. Change the way we treat each other. I know that was a random scripture from Tupac. I'm aware of what we're doing here every day. To create a positive space. Not everyone's gonna look for the positive space every day. But lately, the amount of positive spaces for people to go to can be limited because they don't realize the positive spaces in the moment. Too much internet, too much social media can make us disconnect from our positive space. Everything telling people you can't be happy, it's never enough. But what can this moment, this is getting too deep at this time. Welcome Arturo, Loran. Yes. Here's what I've been noticing, okay? We don't know where to go. A lot of people don't know where to go for positive community. And I don't think we know we're looking for it sometimes. But when you feel it, like, this is dope. Next thing you know, everybody's hypnotized. Awakened. It's not an accident. There's light, there's sound healing everywhere. Meditation is everywhere. All these tools are everywhere. But there's more spiritual business than spiritual practice. But here's the secret. The healing and the help is there. But people's relationship with it is more business. But it's about to flip again to spiritual practice. For world peace. I am awake, but I cannot control reality with the same strength as I am asleep and in my dreams. What goes on in your dream is not necessary to control to make a difference on the planet. In your waking state, it's enough. Many people will do past life regression, but won't do a great job in this lifetime. Many people want to do the dream, astral projection and lucid dreaming, but be a master while you're awake. Be the best that you can, right? Be dope. Basically do an excellent job while you're awake. Because it's concrete, it's practical. I know it's not sexy to say that. The spiritual ego doesn't want to hear, reality, this moment. That's called practical, genuine, authentic. I used to be very airy, floating off into looking for angels. Archangel Michael, is that you? The Buddha's in the tree. It's 11:11. The angel's talking to me. Only to realize every moment is a synchronicity. Every moment is a synchronicity. You know, people's relationship with the angelic number, imagine that is all the time. Right? You see people, oh my God, 22, 22, or 3, 3, 3, 3. Imagine that's all the time when you realize every moment is holy and dope. Every number is holy. Every single number. But we have to have discernment when it comes to if everything is divine, you still have the free will to do the wrong thing. That's the beauty, that's the human experience. You still have the free will to do the wrong thing. And if you do the wrong thing will follow you, because that's called karma, right? It's that simple. Reap what you sow. Sometimes you think you plant something positive, but how come the fruits are negative? The ego doesn't like it when negative fruits happen. Yeah. Because it means something's wrong. Instead of seeing, maybe I'm doing something disharmonious, it's me. The ego doesn't like saying, no. They don't understand. I noticed that the amount of views for a TikTok translated to an angel number describes the video. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with moments of illumination and bliss. Yeah. They pass and the now's okay, but magical moments can be fun. A lot of visionary art is made this way. Yes, I think the message is that what if that visionary moment, a magical moment, it's literally all the time. But it's not like explosion. It's just the relationship with the moment can be so magical and beautiful. But it requires a lot of practice and discipline. Welcome, Kiwi. Just the plain moment. Dope. Amazing. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it was possible at first, because I wasn't always developing and practicing. But you have to design your life, right? The way you design where you work, how you think, your consciousness, the way you dress, the way you wear, the people you collaborate with, if they're all on the same wavelength and channel, if we all believe and practice together where the moment is amazing. Yeah, sometimes there's hardship in life, but the hardship in life is magic too. It teaches you how to become stronger, how to be better. And the good times are also, of course, speaks for itself. If anything, the bad times are as powerful as the good times, because all the negative things really help us to enjoy the good times in life even more. The present is a wanting between self-awareness and loneliness. Prayer and meditation feels pointless. If you judge it, yeah. Because you're still not meditating, you're still judging. It's not meditation. When we meditate, we just observe. We see our mind complain, but we're not the mind. We see our mind worry, but we're not worried. We just focus on our breath. Thoughts rise and fall. That means we're not distinct. We notice we have a tension in our shoulder. We have a body, we're not the body. Imagine that you're something so incredible, even language cannot describe it. And when you try to describe that infinite light that you are, you limit it. And the only way to really shine is to just be. Just be. That's why there's mantras and all these things that repetitive, right? Amen, amen, amen. Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme, Om. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Hare. Right? Om. Because it helps the mind to dissolve. So when we meditate, everything comes to a single point. If you do a good job. And then you let go of that. Imagine this was the point of focus where you meditate. And you feel so peaceful. You let go of that one point. And be one with everything. It is delicious. You should try it one day. Okay. It's amazing to let go and you just feel one with everything. The first time I felt that, I literally teared up. The first time I felt one with everything, I was like, oh my gosh. This has always been here my whole life, but I just wasn't present with it. The moment. And I was like, why aren't people feeling like this every day? Right, after I continuously practice for months, it's like, why aren't we teaching this to people? It confused me, so when I see brothers and sisters learning to meditate, right? Like Blue Jay, prayer and meditation works for me, but the effort to let go of everything hurts. Because you have a lot that you're carrying. Your Santa Claus bag, it's got a giant, damn. When things are heavy, you kind of get used to it. You're like, oh, this sucks, but you know what? This is how life is. And then when it's time to let go, you're like, why is my hand not ungripping from my baggage? That's just my pinky. That's 30 minutes. Meditation. What about the rest of the finger? My baggage still. And the harder you want to let go, it just doesn't. The secret? Stop trying so damn hard. Allow yourself to let go. Stop trying to let go. Give yourself permission. I allow myself to let go. Sometimes we try so hard to be happy when happiness is just here. I used to make happiness so hard. You need so much. Girlfriend, money, girlfriend. $30-piece wing with ranch dressing and a basket of fries. Oysters and fried shrimp. Go-karting at K1. Go to the club. Go to the EDM. Drop the Molly, I'm sweating. And still not happy deeply. There's gotta be more to it than this. Do I need to eat oysters for me to feel deep joy? Do I need to ride a go-kart to feel joy in my life? I love go-karting. It's expensive, but it's fun. I ask myself, do I need to do that to feel joy? Or where does joy come from? Is it in the go-kart? In the gasoline? I went through that stage of contemplation. Is the joy in the tires? Right? When I eat a steak dinner from Saltgrass, at that time I was not vegetarian, right? I love my rare ribeye steak back in the day. The deliciousness of that. Is that joy in there? Do I need that to feel deep happiness? Because at that time I was indulging, because it was the first time I made money working at the Cheesecake Factory. I was like, ooh, I start to have money. I can eat stuff, sushi and stuff. Is that happiness in that Toro fatty tuna? When I eat that salmon sashimi and it's delicious, it's the joy inside of the fish. Okay, when I play video game, Star Conflict, Team Fortress, is the joy in the game? Is it in the memory of the game? Right, I'm like, is it in the computer, in the storage? Joy, is it in there? And a voice in my heart says, what if joy could just be right now? Can't be that easy. Right? Or can it just be that simple, but I make it difficult? If it was that easy, then everybody would be happy, right? But not everybody's in the now. They're here, but they're not here, present. They're in here all day, all their life. In stress, missing their ex, thinking about how they lost $5,000 on meme coins. I know, excuse me if I'm too accurate. Doge. I'm deactivating this account thinking. See you when I see you again. And there's always YouTube. So through all that, I was like, okay, if happiness is now, and I don't need to go eat oysters to feel joy, because at that time, you're not deleting it? Oh, you're deactive. Oh, okay. You're exiting the matrix. Yeah. Let me give you a proper farewell. We have widescreen mode here, okay? If you want to see the full cosmic code rain, he'll be back. I stopped letting society tell me what is happiness, and I started feeling happiness for the first time. I stopped letting parental programming. I stopped letting the system tell me how I should think and feel, and I started feeling joy. Do you own any meme coins? In the past I did, yeah. But I think I sold everything already. Now I just focus on you. This is it. I invest here. How can I help you? How can I do a better job of being a good whatever this is? When I found out that happiness could be as simple as this moment, I was so angry that we weren't already teaching humanity these tools. I realized the reason I was asleep from the beauty of reality, the beauty of now, was the human experience. It taught us, if you're a Thai boy raised in America, you should act this way, think this way, and be this way. And I just kept failing that programming. I just sucked at following the programming. So, right? It's called a societal programming, parental programming, the systemic programming. And I decided to dump everything and then slowly redesign my life, and then slowly understand that you still need money, you still need a job, you still have responsibilities. And I was willing to be mentored by the master who helped me to gain more wisdom. That's the huge piece, the wisdom. And then when you wake up and you light this thing called your heart, you get to help others light their heart too, if it's genuine. And so I began teaching my coworkers, as you know, at the Cheesecake Factory. I helped somebody, I realized I helped somebody quit smoking the rocks. A coworker was attached to smoking rocks, and I was able to help her quit that. And I was like, but of course it's not me, it's the universe, right? I just did my part. I'm like, what the heck? My friend, the first person I helped, John, he was able to get rid of his anger, and the anger came from his trauma where his uncle did him wrong. And he was just so angry all the time because he couldn't protect himself. And I told him, do you like to feel like that every day? And eventually he realized he didn't know where the anger come from. His anger came from he blamed himself that he couldn't protect himself from his uncle doing the wrong thing, or a grandpa. Right? And when he saw the root of the sadness and anger, he plucked it out and let it go. And his aura opened. Now he's married. Right, the sister that was smoking rocks, she comes from a small town and everybody was smoking rocks. But through meditation and constant mentorship, she eventually got a better job as an X-ray tech and stopped and was able to overcome that substance abuse. And I was like, whoa, okay, what else is possible? And so these stories just kept doubling more and more and more and more and more. Okay, this is dope. This is how can I do more of this? But of course I got tested. Your own family is the one that sometimes doubt you the most. So I just went and got a regular job as a wedding videographer. But my heart was still about helping people. Right? My mom's like, just get a regular job. But the whole time, as I was a wedding videographer and photographer, I still light incense and meditate consistently. Because my dreams, I cannot dump my dreams. You have a dream too. You have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. It's just sometimes to find your purpose, you have to find yourself first. And when you find yourself, you find a lot of sadness that you still carry in your sack. And it pulls you down if you don't learn to let go. Right? Imagine we all have a sack, and it goes back since you were born, or even before, but we want to just deal with this lifetime, okay? Because that's more practical. I meditated deeply enough to remember the first time I got abandoned by my mother. I knew it. I remember this memory, but I didn't realize it was the seed of abandonment. She took my sister to swimming practice and left me home alone when I was a baby. And I ran butt naked after the scooter. Well, don't leave me. And that's what made me seek women's love from a long time. The scared of being left behind and abandoned. And I began to console my inner child that was sad from the past. Right? It's okay, she doesn't know better. She got abandoned by her parents, and that's why she do it to you. We can forgive her. Right? So you go back in time and you console your inner child that's still sad from abandonment issue when you were a baby. Right? And so many more issues like that, where with love you forgive all the negative karmic strings attached to your childhood. And when you heal from childhood on, right? But this requires a deep meditation. Yeah. You just go back and talk to yourself. Yeah, absolutely. But you have to make time. And through deep meditation, you take yourself back to that time. Right? And then you just talk to your sad baby. Right? I remember I was sad because my mom left me to go, but she didn't go too far, but she didn't, right? I was sitting down talking to the dog, the neighbor's dog. Sad. And then my present self, I console the child, which is me, right? I know you're sad, but I'm here. Right? Imagine that love. Because when you heal yourself inside out, you heal all the way to the roots of your deepest sadness. Even the time where your parents left you, or some of you, your father and mother or father abandoned you because they've been abandoned. My mother left me home alone because she got left in the countryside being a child labor for our family, like a relative, right? So she's abandoned, right? She's used to being abandoned. So what she did to me is like just nothing, of course. But to me, it was something. But to her, he's home, he's gonna be fine. But what it did, it planted a seed of the need for a woman's love, because I didn't want, right? Because a lady left me, my own mother. But now I completely forgive her, forgive myself, and you work your way. But before I got that deep, I was forgiving my coworkers, right? Oh, dang. All right, managers, y'all be acting up. It's okay. You're just stressful, right? You know what I mean? That dude that cut you off. Like, you don't even know who they are. That dang Scion TC with that ugly color, right? Whatever the ego would say. That damn Scion TC so slow anyways, right? The ego will be all doing all that. I forgive you because I'm ready. There's no place for anger in my heart because I'm ready for joy. Then you slowly forgive your exes. And at one point I messaged every girl I dated and say, if I did anything wrong to you, forgive me. I was ignorant. So yeah, I went to that extreme. I literally either called or texted every single girl. But I'm different. You don't have to. And before doing that, okay, like some people are harder to text or call. You can mentally prepare yourself by apologizing to an imaginary person, like a test person, right? Because you're at least moving the energy, right? You're moving the energy more positive. You're preparing yourself to detach and cut your karmic string with forgiveness. So you visualize. So you do visualization. And then the opportunity always comes. I was ignorant in the past. I didn't know better. Now I know a lot better. I know what I did to you was wrong. And if, right, I don't expect them to forgive. I don't expect them to like admit anything. I just come to do my part. Right? I don't expect them to like, you did wrong too, you should forgive. Right? It's just more, I let go because I know that I'm not perfect. And so I did that with my sister, my parents, and everyone, which is a lot. Right? But doing it with yourself, I forgive myself for holding on for so long to negative energy. I forgive myself for holding on to anger because I didn't know better. And you let go of all the negative things and you become a better person instead of living guilt and shame. Be a better you. All right, be a better you. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Thank you, Nikki, E. Marie. And all these techniques that I share with you, I share with you with the hope that maybe you too may heal. You wait around, yeah. Be the change. I stream till 3 a.m. Like there's a time on top here. Usually I start at 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the evening and in the morning. Sometimes it's deeper. Sometimes we do a lot of sit-down comedy. It just random jokes come. That's what we do in this community if you're new here. We help people live a positive life. We don't do any politics here. We respect people. Wherever politic you're from, whatever religion you're from, it's about one love, like Bob Marley says. One love, one love. And so that's why it's deeply peaceful in here, because we keep it 100. Your voice is satisfied. One day at a time. Some days, one person is healing deeply, and another day could be someone else. And some days, it's so many people just releasing. Sometimes we've been looking for our people for a long time, and we get disappointed because of the lack of integrity and authenticity. And we all just want to be happy, but sometimes we get disappointed often, you know. In here we teach people happiness is your responsibility. Be the change you wish to see in your own life, and then be the change you wish to see in the world. But you gotta start with yourself first, right? You cannot fill other people's cups when your cup is empty. But we'll try. Thank you for all the kind, positive words. Yeah, the issue is there's many teachers, and sometimes they don't tell you everything because they need you to go through a paywall. Luckily, my teachers did not need me to pay them. or the ones that were effective. I've only paid, I became one time. Because in here it's about practice, right? Development. Developing your life, happiness. Some of us are meant to be more business owner. Some people employee. Some people content creator. Some people are happy single. And some want relationships. You deserve what your heart desires. You deserve what your heart desires. But what will it cost you? All right, what's the cost of your desire? And are you willing to pay the cost? For me to be here, I had to sit here for 5 hours morning and night. In the morning it's 4 hours to 5 hours in the evening. I've been streaming every day since the new year, right? But that's what I sign up for, right? The cost of wanting to be a spiritual teacher that's from the heart, donation based. But it's worth it because when it's your purpose, it ignites you, it like lights you up. Right? That's why I'm sitting like this. It helps me to focus, and I need to because I'm growing with you. If I'm too comfortable, then I lose focus. And with this teleprompter, I can just look at one spot and see everything. Before, I would have to read 4 different chat boxes. Can you talk to, what's up with Blue Jay? What's up with you? I want the family that was stolen from me by God to be restored by God. You want something, but you need something else. But sometimes we have to get humbled first. Sometimes we say we want all this and that. We expect things from God, but we don't know God with our brain. You have to trust. Catherine says, Pew ended up in a homeless shelter and the energy in here is dense. AF. I have, though, the practice here, so I'm just practicing extreme gratitude and extreme breath awareness. Thank you for practicing and hope your situation gets better, Catherine. Could you play a boy? We can do some bowls. Sometimes you want to help people, but they're not ready to be helped. You can't force love because that's not love. But we can definitely try. That's why not everybody's going to resonate with what we talk about sometimes, because they're not ready or they just don't resonate with you, right? Which means their karma with you is different. As much as we want to help some people, if they're not ready, they have the right to not be ready. Welcome, Liwi. A lot of people comfortable in misery because it's all they know. Yeah. Sometimes you have to see that not every fish is on the same current. Yeah. Despite we share the same path. How many centimeters? Not exactly sure. That's why I just stay humble and let the universe do the work. If I'm meant to talk to somebody and help somebody, it naturally happens. And it's beautiful when it happens. And difficult sometimes. That's why I don't go for who I want to help. I just let the universe, I let God decide. Right? I'm just here to be a good servant. That's it. Respect people, be patient with people, but also be excellent. In the beginning, I used to go to people, or actually I didn't go to people. People would hear that I'll show up to help their children. Like some people's children would see demons. I would show up to say, "What's up?" with my singing bowl, right? Because their mental health real bad. And so I would go console people. Yeah. Because if the universe calls on me to go to, to visit children who see spirits and all these things, you have to go because the universe call you. So it's been like that for years. Sometimes the universe send you to the hospice. Sometimes somebody's on like 40 to 30 different medication because they're getting brain surgery. Like sister. Forgot her name. Now she's walking. Right. Before she was in a wheelchair because she had like a spinal, like issues with the spinal. Something with the spine's too long or whatever. And I show up with my singing bowl because the universe tell me to. I remember I used to save 10% of my money to give it away to random people. And I just do what the universe tells me to do, which is sometimes it's more than 10%. And some people, they try to get close to me because they're trying to holler at me instead of trying to grow with me. So I have to deal with people who are more interested in me than devotion and development, which was that was one of the more challenging things. I'm trying to help people, they're here trying to date me. I'm not here for that. It's not time. I almost got lost in, I definitely got lost in plant medicines for a while. Right. Until I met the master. I eventually matured through meditation. Right. I meditated and the plant teachers told me, you graduate. You don't need us anymore. You already got it within you. Right? All the things that we're enjoying in these plant medicines, those chemicals are in you already. And they're just reminding you, get back to yourself. It's already within. And I let it go. But it's not easy, right? Because the culture around plant medicine is very, very popular. The culture. And sometimes you hang out with friends and you're never really sober. Christy says the doctors kept putting me on meds as nothing was helping me. Even spinal surgery, but I work hard. People don't really talk about that yet. It's not something people want to talk about, and we don't want to quit either because it's fun, but it doesn't help you get to the next level. You get stuck on that. I call plant medicine the training wheel of spirituality. Right? They're just reminding you already have it, but sometimes we become attached to that. Yeah, the beautiful part, what's medicine? Your breath is medicine. Gratitude is medicine. Joy is medicine. Respectful people around is medicine. Everything could be medicine. But when you become healed, you become the medicine. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? When you deeply heal, you become the medicine. and then you help heal others. And you can be the medicine too. Just the more you, like when you do a deep job, when you do a good job of deeply healing yourself, right? Where you're not irritated and angry about the past and that you're abusers, you let go. Your aura starts to activate because your eyes light, your breathing is light, you walk light, you smile light, you feel light. But you stay humble. We're not here to show off. Because if you don't stay humble, what happens? The ego kicks in, and then you start to attract other spiritual ego also, which I did, right? So it's part of the journey that you have a little spiritual ego, and then you learn to hopefully let it go, or else it will destroy the things that you have built. And that's why we have community mentoring each other, to stay humble, or else it will come crashing down because it's been infiltrated by ego, arrogance, right? Entitlement, all these things that sneak up on you. And then we end up blaming everyone else, but never calling our own ego and self out. Because it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. Humbleness is ego too. The thing is, you have to discern. It's not always with respect. That's why there's something called discernment and mindfulness and awareness. There's overly humbleness, right? You're so humble that it's ego. You have to find the middle way. That's just what I practice. Yeah, I'm aware you can be overly humble that it's egoic. But if you find the right balance, your life, right? We can talk philosophy all day. I want to see results. When I practice and I see results, that's when I'm like, okay, it's working. Some people have philosophy but no results. I don't listen to that. When I see a great teacher with results, that's right. And so that's why I'm extremely picky of who I listen to and who I talk to. Over here we have free-forming thought, right? It says, identification is, yes, ego is not bad. We need it to survive. So this is where we get to our core philosophy. Your spiritual being, one light, having a human experience, yin and yang, right and wrong, good and bad. Irrational fears is just having fear for no reason. A rational fear, it's nighttime and it's the forest. Oh, don't walk in there, you might get lost and die, right? Or whatever it is, unless you're somebody who knows the forest, right? That's rational. Like, yeah, you shouldn't walk into a forest at night unless you know what you're doing. Irrational fear, you're sitting and you think the world is falling apart. That's irrational. The only thing falling apart is your perception. So that's why we have to have discernment to see, is this rational or irrational fear? So the ego the ego sees fear, but you get to decide, is that rational or irrational? That's discernment. Using wisdom. Because sometimes we can be so spiritual that we become so airy and ungrounded, and our life has no result. We just love philosophy. Right? Yeah. Our spirits merges through form. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Identification is when you get attached. Who says you have to be attached? To you, you say identification is attachment. You can do anything, just don't be attached. It's amazing when you put the hard work in and change your life. I mean, it's down to the details, you know. Action speaks louder than words. That's why, again, when we're online right now, it's information. But that's why I just tell people, do your work. The master always tells me, do your work, do your work. Because a lot of people are sitting on philosophy and no results. Some teachers, all they want to do is sell you more books. Deepak Chopra has 80 books, right? I'm like, another one? Like DJ Khaled. It means you think your form, yeah. Instead, it means you think you're the form, instead the one, yeah. Love that action speaks louder than words. It is what I go to. You are aware, and it's super poisonous environment you're here, so congratulations. It's when you meditate, you get to see your consciousness for yourself when you start asking the deep questions, which takes time, right? Sit. I mean, and I did a lot of this when I stopped going out, right? My friends were still going to the karaoke bar, going to EDM festival, and I was at home freaking meditating hours, asking, contemplating, journaling, because I wanted to figure out what the heck is this thing, life. That's why, and the reason I keep my language simple is because it has to be so simple. And if you can describe it and understand it simple, it's easy to help others. Right. That's why I speak the way that I do. At one point I was doing so much philosophy and studying, I started using technical words too much, and I realized, how am I going to help people who don't, how am I going to reach people who don't even know what the hell I'm saying? So I made myself, reduce and reduce to make it so simple that even I can undeniably know it for myself without needing things to be so technical. If I can't teach children, then I don't really know it. Who is God? Love. You know that. But it's not the love we think or the love we want. It's the love we need. That's why when I see blue jay, sometimes we want God. We don't realize it's already here. Is there devils? When you have deep trauma, you have mental projections that can show up as demons. But they're not real, it's just illusions that we make up because we've been hurt so badly. Where do nightmares come from? When you've been hurt or you're deeply stressed, which is negative energy, right? That's the roots of your nightmare, because nightmare is a negative thing in your life. And it comes from stress that is unaddressed, which means when you go to sleep, the stress doesn't heal. It needs you to address the stress. Because there's a root cause to your stress, but you're not fixing it. So every day you wake up with stress and sleep with stress, which you have a mental projection. I used to have nightmares about going to work at the Cheesecake Factory because I F up so much back then because my mind was just in fear. I had a dream where I was at work. Somebody ordered a filet mignon, medium rare, and I put in well done. And I was like, and then the manager called me out, effed up again, and I woke up. I was like, that was one of the dreams. The other one's running down the freeway, car accident or something, and you wake up, which happened for like 3 to 4 years. I would say, let's just say it happened around, let's say 2 years, right? 2 years. How do you fix the stress if it's something out of your control? If stress is in here, you can change it. And all stress is you feel the stress. You can change it too. I know it may be difficult to, well, yeah, nothing is external when it comes to when it comes to energy. All life comes from your perception. You're perceiving me speak. Your mind is perceiving me speak. Am I really speaking? Is Or is your mind projecting somebody speaking? But let's not go too deep down that rabbit hole. I can't believe we're going this deep today. I guess it's like sometimes we perceive looking for God, we're looking for something because we don't realize it's already here. So we look so far for God, but it even says the kingdom of God is within. The way is not in the sky, the way is within, but we're still looking far off in the distance. The truth is, I'm not really speaking. I just turn this thing off. But I see when my mind wants to speak. Just turn it off. Let the energy flow. It comes out. Is there a creator for human beings? For you, yeah, your father and mother. Where did your father and mother come from? Oh, thank you, James. Their father and mother. Well, where did they come from? Well, how far back does your father and mother go? Who creates human beings? Who's asking that question? The mind creates, it uses language, uses words, it asks questions. What's beyond the mind? If the mind is constantly asking all these questions, what's beyond the mind? Thank you for we are vessels, the first on this earth, and I don't know about all that. But the one, I think the core teaching that we're on right now, everything in life comes from your perception. But when we let go of all our perception and non-perception, we find the now, but the nowness is so deep, there's no words for it. Even the word now takes you away from now. The easiest thing to do. What's the difference between spirit and soul? Imagine that we're one love, one gigantic ocean, and I'm just a little drop. You're a little drop. But when all of us combine, everything combined is one ocean. And it's a beautiful ocean. Beautiful. That's why that song, you are so beautiful. Welcome, Tinkerbell. And what's the whole point of us talking about all this? We still have a human life to live. Got jobs to go to. Not here to get high on philosophy. Through our day, we could be more present, and that is something that lightens your life. Because sometimes we go through our day, it's heavy, we're in our head, on our phone, overthinking. But when we live life that's more present, we stay connected to something beyond this thing, and we call it the heart. Because we can definitely be so ungrounded in philosophy. Which I have been before. I was so zen that I was just obsessed with being present, that my life was not really, my life lacked enthusiasm and passion and sparkle. I call it the Zen pet rock stage. You're just like a pet rock, but you move around. I did that for like 2 years, just floated around like a cloud. Because I studied Thich Nhat Hanh, the Zen master. Interbeingness. I was like, all right, we're doing this then. Spirit is an animated horse movie. Soul is an African American music genre. Soul funk. That's what Thanettaout says. You got me. So when you go through your day feeling deeply connected to yourself and life, your aura shine. But we're not here to like show off like, yeah, I'm shining. Stay humble and help people, help others, right? When you illuminate, help others shine. But don't force the shine. The universe will bring you people, and naturally it's more organic experience than a forced one. Right? You all organically decide to be here. Right? There's no payment, there's no link in the bio for a private one-on-one with me. It's just pure. You could leave any time, but you're still here for some reason. Some of y'all, like, I'm leaving now. Psych. I'm gonna prove him wrong. Deuces. Sayonara. I decided to overstay a little bit because many people before I leave, I'll do one more flute for you. Here we go. And then we'll end the stream with 3 ohms. So thank you so much for your presence, and it's been a while since we... Thank you to all the blessing, by the way. I don't bring, like, whatever you're feeling like right now, I hope that it's love. I hope that it's relaxation. And I just go with the flow every time, you know. Everything is in... Right? Because remember, I said the universe... That's how the universe work with you. Some days you're like, man, I can't figure out this computer issue. My computer is stuck. I'm so broke. And as you keep helping people, the doors just keep opening. And some doors you want to open, but they're locked for you. Because you're meant to open a different door. I want to open this door. I want to choose Pikachu. But the universe says, you're meant to get Blastoise. But I want Pikachu. You get Squirtle. Fine. I'll take Squirtle. And that's how human beings be. And then you're like, I love Squirtle. Yeah, F Pikachu. I mean, everybody likes Pikachu. I'll take a Squirtle. Pikachu. I know, we're all so serious, and then how did Pokemon come about? Welcome to the Mystic Village. Wait. I'm here to chill. I don't know what y'all saying, but I know Pikachu. Alright, 3 ohms. My favorite is Chansey and Psyduck. Okay. That's it. Chansey and Psyduck. I know, that's a weird combo. But they make a great team. One does the healing and one is silly. But don't F with him. He'll do psychic attack on you. Yeah, don't make him go duck on you. Oosh. Psyduck. Here we go, 3 ohms. Thank you so much. Here we go. Breathing in. Thank you, everybody. I hope you had a peaceful time. Thank you to all the moderators. Welcoming Christy Amazonite to the moderator team recently. So thank you for all the respect, peace, and deep connection. Looks like that's where we're going. Next level, I guess. Next level. More deeper teaching. And there's just one level, really. Just keep going. Keep going. Thank you, Blue Jay, Sylvia. Let's see. You can raid somebody today. Thank you. Whatsasto Plus. Thank you so much. Thank you, James. Yeah. And we'll be rating somebody, okay? Thank you to all the follows, and I hope you have a wonderful night. The end. The end. I wanna never gonna give you up. The funny part is I don't even know the song. I stopped using the internet during the meme culture, and I just didn't. Yeah, I need to learn that song because it's a fun song too. Snow White is here. Angelindino. Okay, let's see who. Let's see here. J-List. Neon Void. I like his work. Forget. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, memes. Oh, hold up. Before I switch over, I want to do a. That song is harder than I thought on the flute, but I think maybe it needs a major scale. Major scale, probably. I'm surprised I managed to make it that far with the minor flute. I was like, why is it doing half whole? I just practiced that, that would be so poppin'. Yeah, that's a jam. Let me write that too. I'll forget it if I don't write it down. And we got Lean On Me, Aurora, Take Me Home, Killing Me Softly on a major flute, okay? Just Killing Me Softly, but we gotta do a major scale. We got Dido, White Flag, Enya, Only Time, Lean On Me is good, Three Little Birds, and Thank You. These gone cold, I wonder why got out of bed at all. But if we do it with a bansuri, it's gonna be lit like this. I guess it's not as deep. Let's do it on this one. This is a major scale. Let's try Irish whistle. It's easiest on the Thai recorder. That's right, that's research. Thai recorder. Enya Only Time. Alright, so the Thai. Yeah. Same thing with yeah, this is great major. It's easier to play, it sounds good, and a great control. And it was passed down, so dope. Okay, we're rating Neon Void. Here we go. I know that was a N underscore E-O. Yeah, when I have an idea, I have to exercise it right away, or else the idea might die. Yeah, my uncle passed away and I was the only one in the family that was that played the flute. So, and it's known as a teacher's flute because the wood is good. Yeah, Neon Void is, I think Neon Void is only on Twitch. No, it's on Twitch. And if you want to hear a little bit of Neon Void, anyways, thank you. This twitch.tv/ how can I post it here? Oh, I can just share with you. And here. Oh, here's the whole link, excuse me. Just so you can see who we raiding up in here. Alright, thank you.